Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers' practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com. Hi, and a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to St. Peter's in Columbus, Indiana. Tonight is recognition night, where they will recognize the 8th grade basketball players and the cheerleaders. I'll get off the microphone and you can listen to the public address.
She started cheering in 5th grade and has been cheering for a total of 4 years. Her favorite memory here at St. Peter's is going to stake and doing face masks with the boys. She is especially grateful for all the support she's received during this time of cheering, and she wants to mention her 5th and 7th and 8th grade coaches. She's like to thank for being very thankful or being very supportive, and she wants to give a special shout out to her grandparents. So thank you for always bringing me joy and always pushing me to do good works. She plans on attending North High School once she graduates here, and her favorite memory verse is Philippians 4:19. God will meet all your needs according to his glorious riches in Christ Jesus. Thank you, Amber Barnett. We're going to welcome Grace Hufty. Grace Hufty is here with Robert and Stacy Hufty, and she started cheering in 6th grade and has cheered for 3 years. Her favorite memory also is going to state and also doing stunts. She has also participated in cross country here at St. Peter's, and she's especially grateful for the support she's received from her parents and coaches because they have helped her overcome her fears and work on her goals. She wants to give a special shout out to her grandparents and other family members. Thank you for always supporting me in everything I do. She plans to attend Columbus East High School when she leaves here. Her favorite memory verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Grace Hufty. And next we want to recognize Miley Moss. Miley is here with April Moss, and she has been cheering for 3 years. She started cheering in 5th grade. She is, her favorite memory here is learning to do a back walkover. She's also participated in volleyball here at St. Peter's, and she's especially grateful for the support she's received from her mom and grandma. They come to all my games. She wants to give a special shout out to her grandparents. Thank you for always supporting me and being there for me. She plans to attend Columbus East High School when she leaves here, and her favorite memory verse is Galatians 6:9. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Miley Moss, everybody. That is all our 8th grade cheerleaders. Next, we're going to recognize our managers. We're going to start with Drew Jacoby. Drew is here with Chris and Sarah. Drew has played basketball and participated in sports here for a long time. He played basketball for 2 years. He first started playing basketball in 1st grade. His favorite memory is scoring his first point ever. He also participates in cross country. He is especially grateful for the support he has received from his dad. My dad and I spent a lot of time shooting, rebounding, and playing horse. He plans to attend Columbus North High School when he leaves here, and his favorite memory verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have For you declare the Lord plans to prosper you and give you hope and the future. Drew Jacoby. Next, we want to recognize Jonathan Rook. Jonathan is here with Carla and David Rook. Jonathan has played basketball for 3 years here at St. Peter's. He says he doesn't even know when he first started playing basketball, so I have to say it's probably a long time ago. His favorite memory is when he made the three-point buzzer beater, but it was at the end of the second quarter, he said. So that's his favorite memory. It sounds like a real good one. And he also participates in cross country here at St. Peter's, and he plays golf. He wants to thank his brother Thomas, who has been especially supportive to him. He has been able to give me advice and help me and helps me to practice. And he wants to tell those young people out there that if you have a chance to get better, then you should do it. Jonathan wants to give a special shout out to Mr. Siegelman. Thank you for getting me started. He is undecided on where he plans to attend high school next year, and his favorite memory verse is John 3:17. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Jonathan Rook. We also have one manager, Brody Selkin. He's unable to be here today, but we do want to recognize him and call his name. And so we are ready to introduce all of our 8th grade boys basketball players. We're going to be going in alphabetical order, starting with Jared Brooks. Jared is here with Jason and Emmy Brooks. Jared has played basketball for a number of years, starting with 5th grade, 4 years here at St. Peter's. He also has played on the Columbus Revolution and Columbus Heat basketball teams. First started playing, he says, in biddy basketball in 2nd grade. His favorite basketball memory is winning the 6th grade tournament. He also participates in football, baseball, and golf. He is especially thankful for his dad for being so supportive. He pushes me, he shoots with me, and he has helped me develop as a player. And also Jeremy Foster, who's been my coach and has always encouraged me to think like a defensive player. He wants to give young basketball players out there some advice by saying hard work pays off. If you want it, you got to work for it. Also, if you play for Mark and Tanner, make your Lakers. It says. Let's see here. I lost my spot. Laughing. Sorry. He wants to thank or give a special shout out to my poppy, Larry Duncan. Thank you for hanging up that little tight skull in your basement when I was little. Let me dribble and shoot for hours and hours and teaching me to love basketball. He plans to attend Columbus East High School when he leaves here, and his favorite memory verse is Psalm 73:26. My flesh, my heart might fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Jared Brooks. Next, we're going to recognize Jayden Mitchell. Jayden is here with James Denny. Jayden has been playing basketball for 4 years. He started playing basketball when he was in 1st grade. Basketball here at St. Peter's for 4 years. He first started playing in the 1st grade. His favorite memory is when Johnny hit that buzzer beater that we talked about earlier. And he's very thankful to his dad for being so supportive. He says, my dad, he's my parent, he likes basketball. What advice do you give younger players? He says, I always keep going, and he wants to give a special shout out. I want to give a special shout out to my grandparents. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you, Jayden Denny. Next up, we have Ben Ferguson. Ben is here with Paul and Michelle. Ben has been playing basketball at St. Peter's for 3 years. He also plays on Revolution, Columbus Hawks, Court Vision, and Thunder. He started playing basketball, I think it says when he was 3 years old or 3rd grade. I can't tell what it says. Before a long time. And his favorite memory is when I hit a game-winning shot. And he is very supportive for his dad. He works a lot with me, working hard. He wants to tell those young players out there to keep working hard always, and wants to give a special shout out to his grandparents. Thank you for always supporting me. Ben plans to attend Columbus North High School when he leaves here, and his favorite memory verse is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which he prepares in advance for us to do. Thank you, Ben. Zach Foster is next. Zach is here with Kylie and Jeremy. Zach has played basketball at St. Peter's for 4 years. He also participates on the Indiana Eight and Revolution basketball teams. He started playing basketball when he was 5. His favorite basketball memory is also Johnny hitting a game winner. He also participates in football. He is especially thankful for the support that his dad has given him. My dad's working with me and pushing me. And he wants to give those young players some advice by saying, have good effort. So make sure you're always working hard. I want to give a special shout out to my grandparents. Thank you for coming to my games and supporting me. Zach plans to attend Columbus East High School, and his favorite memory verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Thank you, Zach. Connor Gribbins is next. Connor is here with Kevin and Sarah. Connor has been playing basketball here at St. Peter's for 4 years. First started playing in 2nd grade. He also plays on the Revolution basketball team. His favorite memory is 5th grade tournament at Trinity. And he also participates in soccer. Connor wants to thank his dad for being especially supportive to him. His dad was a basketball player, and sometimes he plays with me outside, he says. He wants to tell those young players, stick with it and always give everything, nothing less. Great advice. He wants to give a special shout out to his grandpa Bill. Thank you for always supporting me in everything that I do. Connor is currently undecided on where he plans to attend high school next year. And his favorite Bible verse is Psalms 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Thank you, Connor. All right, we got Jayden Mitchell next. Jayden is here with Kim Smith, his grandmother. Jayden has played basketball here at St. Peter's for 4 years. First started playing basketball in 5th grade. His favorite memory, I bet you all can guess it, when Johnny hit the buzzer beater. That's right. Jayden is very thankful for the support that he's received from his mom and his aunt. And he wants to tell those young players, try your best always. He wants to give a special shout out to Elijah. He plans to attend Columbus East High School next year. Thank you, Jayden. All right, we have a few more. You all are doing great. Next, we want to recognize Ian Scholl. Ian is here with Matthew and Rebecca Scholl. Ian has played basketball here at St. Peter's for 4 years. He also participates on the Columbus Revolution team. First started playing basketball when he was 6. And guess what his favorite memory is? When Johnny hit the buzzer beater. That's right. He also participates in cross country. He wants to thank his parents for being supportive. My parents can practice with me in the driveway. And he wants to tell those young players, always give your best efforts. Special shout out to his grandparents. Thank you for always supporting me. Ian plans to attend Columbus North High School when he leaves here, and his favorite memory verse is Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Thank you, Ian. Jack Siegelman is next. Jax is here with Michael and Brittany. Jax has been playing basketball here for 4 years. He also participates in the Columbus Revolution. He first started playing basketball when he was 6 years old. His favorite memory, when Johnny hit the buzzer beater. Jax also participates in football and track. He wants to thank his mom for being very supportive. She wants me to play because she knows I have fun. And he wants to tell those young players, work harder than the other guy. He wants to give a special shout out to my grandma. I want to give a special shout out to my grandma for being there. And he plans to attend Columbus East High School. His favorite memory verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Thank you, Jax. And last, but certainly not least, is Robbie Williams. Robbie's here with Tammy and Dusty. Robbie's played basketball here at St. Peter's for 2 years. He also plays on Indiana Elite, Port Vision, Revolution, James County, and Hawks. Lots of different teams. He first started playing basketball, he doesn't even remember. He's been playing for as long as he can remember. And his favorite memory is Johnny's buzzer beater. That's right. He wants to thank his dad for being especially supportive. He moved me to Columbus and taught me everything, and he believes in me. So thank you, Dad. He wants to give those younger players advice by telling them make sacrifices. Make sacrifices. Successful road will be alone. Don't worry about having fun. Just work hard. And he wants to give a special shout out to my grandma, grandpa, and mamaw. Thank you for always watching me play and being the best grandparents. Robbie plans to attend Columbus North High School, and his favorite memory verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And that is all of our 8th graders. We thank you so much, 8th graders, for being here and for being a part. Please just stand up and give these boys and girls a round of applause. Thank you for just challenging them here and doing a great job. And then let's warm up and get some basketball started. Thank you so much.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com. The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com. St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Den. Thank you for attending tonight's 8th grade basketball matchup between the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors and the St. Peter's Lutheran Lions. Please stand and place our flag for the playing of our national anthem. Please pray with me. Father God, we thank you for this opportunity that you've given these young men to play this game. We thank you for our beautiful facilities. We thank you for all of the fans and spectators that are here. We ask that you keep all these young men safe, protect them. I ask that you help them to play to the best of their abilities and always glorify you through their words, their actions, through their play. We give you all the glory, the honor, and the praise. In Jesus' name, amen. Introducing the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors, starting 5. Number 1, Miles Chandler.
Hi, and a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Den. St. Peter's Lions, 8th grade basketball as they host the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors tonight. I'm Ted Rutan. We should have a pretty good matchup. The Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors come in with a record of 6-1. Head coach Jim Hoffman, and St. Peter's comes in with a record of 1-0. They finally got their season started last week, and they got off to a victory in their first game. The starting lineups for Emmanuel Lutheran: number 1, Miles Chandler; number 3, Michael Brooks; Number 4, Ross Pumphrey. Number 24, Mike Wright. And number 25, Trevor Gerker. The head coach for the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors is Jim Hoffman, assisted by Toby Van Loo and Dave Emerson. The athletic director for the Warriors is Heather Dyer. The starting lineup for the St. Peter's Lions: number 3, Ben Ferguson. Number 5, Zach Foster. Number 20, Jayden Mitchell. Number 21, Robbie Williams. And number 42, Jackson Siegelman. Head coach for the Lions is Mark Christopher, assisted by Tanner Case. And the athletic director here at St. Peter's, John Sims. The officials for tonight's ball game, Gary Bussey and John Beam. Gary's going to toss it up, and we are underway. And quickly ahead for Emmanuel Lutheran. The shot, however, was blocked, and Ben Ferguson comes up court with it for the St. Peter's Lions. Nice little crossover move into the lane, but Williams couldn't get the shot to go. Man-to-man defense here for Emmanuel Lutheran. Ball is stripped, and hustling down the court was Miles Chandler. He gave it up. 14-footer right elbow won't go. Foster up quickly with it. Steps back, fires a 3. Off the mark, and the Warriors are hustling up the court. Nice bounce pass. Ben Ferguson will be called for the foul. Ross Pumphrey will go to the free throw line. He got a nice pass there from Michael Brooks. First one is short. And a lane violation was called. I believe Pumphrey might have been on the free throw line. So it's still no score. About 1 minute into this contest, Ferguson uses the high screen. Tries to pass it inside, but it's knocked away by the Warriors. Chandler up with it across the timeline. And a drive to the basket by Trevor Gerker will earn him a trip to the free throw line. I believe they'll get Jackson Siegelman on that foul. Two shots for Gerker, and the first one is good. Second one is off the back. Offensive rebound pulled out of there by Pumphrey. They'll back it out and reset the offense. They lead 1-0 here. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first. Nice drive to the basket, but blocked by Siegelman. Robbie Williams tries to go up the lane, lost the handle. Ferguson pull up from 14, won't go down. Rebound taken out of there by Mike Wright. And Ferguson with a steal, and he will be fouled by Chandler. Foster walks it into the front court, uses the screen. Siegelman gives it back up to Foster. Runner in the lane won't go down. Looking for the lob over the top, and the pass was deflected, but then still gathered in. And Michael Brooks gets the first field goal of the ball game. Williams will be fouled on the drive. Mike Wright called for the foul, and Robbie Williams to the free throw line. First one's good. Second one also good. Makes the score 3-2 here with 3:25 remaining in the first quarter. Jared Brooks on for the Lions, and they come out with a little 1-2-2 three-quarter court pressure. See if the Warriors can break the press. They do. Brooks tried to dump it into the lane, but the ball was batted out of bounds. Lob it inside to Gerker, and he is tied up, held ball. Possession arrow will give it to St. Peter's. Ferguson uses the high screen. Now he's open, and he'll fire the three. Won't go, and we'll have a foul called. Looks like they'll get Ross Pumphrey on that one over the back. Third foul on the Warriors. Dylan Thompson on the court now for Emmanuel Lutheran. They went to a 2-3 zone off the out-of-bounds play, and Robbie Williams saw some confusion there, and he fires up a three and hits it. He has all 5 points for St. Peter's. We have a held ball, as I believe they ruled both players were touching it before it went out of bounds. So it'll be Emmanuel Lutheran's ball out of bounds on the baseline. And they get the feed in to Mike Wright, and he's fouled on the shot. Jared Brooks picks up his first personal, third on the team. So 2 shots coming for Wright. First one's good. Second one also good. They are 3 out of 4 from the line. 3 out of 6. And the game is tied at 5-5. Extra step taken by Brooks. Pressure in the backcourt. Nice job of getting it into the middle against that pressure, but the shot won't go. Foster drives it into the lane and has to throw it back out. He'll fire a three now from the left baseline. He has a three-pointer, and it's 8-3 St. Peter's. Oh, nice crossover move. Count it and put Mike Wright on the line. A couple of subs coming in. Jayden Mitchell back on, as well as 7th grader Drew Schieffer. Free throw from Wright is good. He's 3 for 3 from the line and has 5 of the 8 for the Warriors. Foster fires a three from the right side. This one won't go. Bounce pass to Gerker is deflected. And we're going to have a timeout taken by St. Peter's. 1:27 remaining in the first, 8 apiece.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers' practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com.
And they're going to get him with an extra step there. 1:09 remaining in the first quarter, 8 apiece. Michael Brooks bringing it up. And St. Peter's has shifted to a 2-3 zone defensively now. 3-point attempt on the way. A little strong. Rebound. Battled for, and we'll have a held ball. St. Peter's Lions basketball. Zach Foster brings it across. And a 2-3 zone for Emmanuel Lutheran as well out of that timeout. Three on the way from the left side by Ian Scholl. That one is short. Wright comes up, and he loses it out of bounds. The pass up the court couldn't be corralled by Mitchell. So to go back to Emmanuel Lutheran, 27 seconds remaining. We're tied at 8 here in the first quarter. And against the 2-3 zone, Michael Brooks is just going to let the time run down before they can work it for the last shot. 10 seconds to go. Brooks pitches it out. But now the shot from the right wing by Pumphrey won't go down. And there'll be 1/2 of a second remaining. See if they can get a quick touch and shot. And that ball was batted out of bounds. And that'll end the first quarter. 8-8, you're watching St. Peter's Lions basketball, brought to you by RE/MAX and Greater Horizon Financial Group.
The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers' practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com. St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX.
Warriors basketball to start things off here in the second quarter. 2-3 zone by St. Peter's. They go inside to Mike Wright, and he's the leading scorer in the game with 7, as that makes it 10-8. Foul called on Ross Pumphrey. That'll be his second. They've got 11 on the scoreboard. I think they marked that as a 3-pointer. It was only a 2-pointer by Wright. Schieffer can't get it to go inside the lane. He'll pass it back out. Now they've corrected the scoreboard. Brooks brings it up. 2-3 zone for the Lions. Scholl and Ferguson out front. Gribbins, Schieffer, and Williams along the baseline in this 2-3 zone. Warriors content to work it around the outside. Now they get it to the high post. Patience being exhibited here by Coach Jim Hoffman's Warriors. Now a 3 on the way from the left wing. Won't go down. Rebound finally pulled out of there by Ferguson. Scholl picks up his dribble. Ferguson finds an opening underneath. Now back out to Scholl. 3 won't go down, and it's off the hands of Trevor Gerker. .408 remaining in the first half. 10-8. Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors leading. 3 on the way from Robbie Williams. A little strong. Hubbard's pass a little high for Wright to handle. Lions bring it back. They will say that went off of Dylan Thompson. So go back to the Lions. Mitchell Mellencamp on now for the Warriors. Williams comes to a jump stop in the lane. Schieffer with the rebound, won't go. He'll try again. This one off the glass and in. Drew Schieffer, his first basket, ties the game at 10. 3:20 remaining in the first half. Ball's poked away. Ferguson looking up the court, tried to make a long bounce pass, but that was picked off there nicely by Michael Brooks. They'll move it around the outside. Gerker fires a 3 left wing. Just strong. Schieffer with the board. Williams with a crossover, gives it up to Scholl. Williams open, left baseline, won't go. Schieffer tips it out. Scholl didn't realize he was open. Schieffer's turnaround off the glass won't go down. 2:15 remaining in the second quarter, still tied at 10. Gerker fires a 3, off the mark. Rebound. The loose ball picked up there by Brooks. He couldn't get it to drop. Ferguson brings it up for the Lions. Tries baseline. Ferguson fires from the right corner. It won't go, and we'll have a call on Schieffer over the back. More subs coming in. Back to the original starting lineup for the Lions. Brooks walks across. Hubbard gets the offensive rebound. They go inside to Wright. He couldn't get it, and we've got a held ball. Possession arrow favors St. Peter's. Defensive struggle here in this first half. We're tied at 10 with just over 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Foster pulls up from the free throw line. It won't go. And steps taken by Wright as he caught that pass on the run and didn't realize that Foster was right in front of him. .50 seconds remaining. .40 seconds. See how patient they will be. Will they hold it, in fact, for the last shot of the half? We're under 30 seconds now. And steps. Traveling called on Foster. Couldn't get that left foot to obey. Cade Gillespie on for the Warriors. 26 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Miles Chandler will bring it across. And they're going to apparently hold on to the last shot. You go to the free throw line, work it back around. 5 seconds to shoot. Firing up a long one was Chandler. Offensive rebound. Not enough time to do anything with it. At the end of one half of play, we're tied at 10. Lions and Warriors. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back to the Den. Beautiful home of the St. Peter's Lions. Wonderful facility. We've got a tie score in this one, 10-10. St. Peter's first half scoring, Robbie Williams with 5, Zach Foster with 3, Drew Schieffer with 2. For the Warriors, Mike Wright had 7, Michael Brooks with the ball now had 2, and 1 for Trevor Gerker. Both teams go back with their starting lineups. That pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. And 15 seconds into the third quarter, head coach Jim Hoffman wants to talk things over. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting Greater Horizon.
The inbounds play has the ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. They tried to have Mike Wright work off a screen. Let's see if they run a different set this time out of bounds play. And they get it into Wright. Work it weak side. Gerker, 3 on the way, dead on, just short. Offensive rebound stays with the Warriors and finally taken away and then a held ball. Possession arrow gives it to St. Peter's and they'll bring it up with the game still tied at 10. Foster drives to the basket, count it, and put him on the line. Miles Chandler will pick up his second foul. Foster now with 5 points. Chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and he's got it. 13-10. St. Peter's back to a 2-3 zone. They get the ball to Wright. He tries to go with a reverse and couldn't get it to drop. Williams hustles it up for the Lions. Shot won't go, and Gerker has the rebound for the Warriors. St. Peter's back in their zone. And Wright has it taken away by Ferguson. 2-on-2 in the fast break. He pulls up off the glass, won't go. Mitchell gets the offensive board. And we'll have a 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout taken by St. Peter's. They lead 13-10. Warriors basketball and the full court press brought on by St. Peter's. And a layup for Luke Hildreth into the ball game for the first time, and it doesn't take Luke long to get in the scorebook. It's 13-12. Bounce pass into the lane. And another bounce pass will bounce out of bounds. Jared Brooks back on for St. Peter's. Now the man-to-man full court pressure. This time it's taken away by Brooks. Williams jump stop in the lane, knocks down a 6-foot fadeaway. He has 7. And a steal. Foster won't go. Foster lost his shoe, was able to get it back on, and now he's going to come back and pick up a loose ball. Foster is still struggling with getting his shoe on, and they'll call timeout for a moment, and it'll be a charge timeout to St. Peter's.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX. Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX.
St. Peter's basketball, they lead 15-12, 3:42 remaining here in the third quarter. Good crossover move by Williams into the lane. Shot won't go, however. Brooks brings it up the court, and steps are called. Brooks, 12-footer, good. Nice pass from Williams. And Jared Brooks gets on the scoreboard, makes it 17-12 St. Peter's. And that ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to St. Peter's. Jayden Denny on for the Lions. Open at the high post was Siegelman, and he sticks it in. And it's now the largest lead of the game at 19-12. And another steal. And Denny's going to be called for taking off before he can put the ball in the court. Full court pressure. Brooks guarding the inbounder right. They get the ball down to Brooks. And Wright's drive. Shot went in, but it will not count. The foul was before. And I believe they're going to get Denny on that call. Wright goes up and knocks this one in. Mike Wright with 9 for the Warriors, and it's 19-14. Ferguson's pass is taken away by Wright. 2-on-1, nice pass over the top. Thompson, a good look. The action has certainly picked up. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and the score is 19-14. St. Peter's on top and with the basketball. That pass is deflected out the top of the zone and then stolen back, and behind the back goes Robbie Williams. He can't make the lay-in. Sweet move. But the shot would not go, and they'll get Siegelman with his second foul. They've got a man open deep, and they throw it all the way down the court, and laying it up was Pumphrey, but the block knocking it out of bounds. Inbounds pass is deflected away, and Denny comes out of there with it. Williams drives into the lane. Shot won't go. Right. With the rebound going Magic Johnson coast to coast like, but it's going to be called for traveling. Drew Schieffer back on for the Lions. 19-14 the score. Foster brings it up. Thought wanted to pass, but there was no lane to pass it and had to throw it up. Warriors bring it up the court. And we're going to have a foul called on Connor Gribbins. Gerker has it along the baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Gribbins again. And a timeout on the court. 1:15 remaining in the third. Lions lead the Warriors by 5.
The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com.
And now the shot from Michael Brooks is short. They get it back to Brooks. 1 minute remaining in the third. Brooks will try a three again. This one won't go, and once again he comes out of there with it. 4 chances, and this time the foul will send Ross Pumphrey to the free throw line. That's 5 fouls on St. Peter's here in the second half. First one for Pumphrey. Drops through. Nice shooter's touch. Second one is short, but the rebound tipped around, and Brooks comes out of there with it. Wright shoots a three, and it was rebounded by Schieffer. Foster fires a three, and he's got it from the left corner. Zach with 9 of the 22 for the Lions. They lead 22-15. 20 seconds remaining in the third. Foster comes away with it. 12 seconds remaining. Williams has 3 seconds. Step back three-pointer is a high arching shot. Schieffer nearly was able to tip that one in. That'll end the third quarter. The St. Peter's Lions 22. The Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors 15.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com.
Fourth quarter is underway. 22-15, St. Peter's leads Emmanuel by 7. And St. Peter's in a 2-3 zone to start things off here defensively. And a baseline shot from Ross Pumphrey is good. Makes it 22-17. And Wright with the rebound. Gerker brings it up. Steps called on the pass. And the shot up by Schieffer. Count it. And put him on the line. Schieffer's second basket of the ball game. And we'll see if he can complete the three-point play. Free throw is too strong, and Gerker gets the rebound. It should be an easy one for the Warriors, but the layup won't go. Foster fires a three. Strong. Schieffer with the rebound. Puts it up and in. He has 6, and the lead is 9 at 26-17. And they'll get Foster with a reach-in foul. Man-to-man defense as they changed here in the fourth quarter, and that errant shot tried to be saved by Wright, but it would not stay on the court. Now full court pressure from the Warriors. The Lions able to break the pressure. Foster drives in left side, shot won't go down. Three-pointer on the way for Pumphrey. Won't go, and a nice job by Foster blocking out for that rebound. Cade Gillespie will be called for the foul over the back. 3 team fouls on Emmanuel Lutheran. Jared Brooks back on for the Lions, along with Robbie Williams. Ferguson, little hesitation dribble. And they're going to say he dribbled on the baseline. Dylan Thompson back on for the Warriors. Oh, nice pass inside to Gerker. Couldn't get the shot to drop, however, and Foster brings it up. A little out of control on that possession. 3:40 remaining. St. Peter's leads 26-17. And this time they'll go back to a 2-3 zone. Long three won't go. Wright's putback won't go, and we're going to have a foul called on Dylan Thompson. And a technical foul has been called. I believe Mark Christopher is having a conversation with John Beam at the scorer's table, and I believe they called Robbie Williams for a technical foul. Again, the officials in tonight's game, Gary Bussey and John Beam, they're talking over how this needs to be handled. Well, while they are trying to get this figured out on the court, once again, I want to thank our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe, and of course the Greater Horizon Financial Group, Matt Carruthers and his team. We have 2 free throws coming for the Warriors. At least we assume we're gonna have 2 free throws. And the ball should be down at this end. And now they will get to the free throws. Finally. Michael Brooks to shoot the free throws for the Warriors. First one's good. Second one also good. That makes the score 26-19. And the Warriors get the basketball. Three minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 7-point lead for St. Peter's. The Warriors tried to force it inside. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Wright puts it up, and he's got it. Wright has 11. Ferguson, nice pass. Williams tried to get it to Williams in the lane. And Jackson Siegelman couldn't save that one. Pumphrey back on for the Warriors. And I think they'll have Foster reaching in, and that will send Michael Brooks back to the free throw line with a 1-and-1. 2:36 remaining, 26-21 the lead for St. Peter's. Misses the front end, Williams with the rebound. Brooks takes it away from Brooks, and Michael Brooks lays it up, and he will go to the free throw line. Jared Brooks had that one poked away by Michael Brooks. So 2 free throws coming here for Michael. He's 2 out of 3 from the line, make it 3 out of 4. Misses the second one. 26-22. Foster open for a 3. Shot won't go, and we have a foul on the rebound. They'll get Siegelman with his third. And again, that is unofficial as far as the number of fouls. And that will be the 10th foul. So instead of 1-on-1, it will be a 2-shot foul coming for Ross Pumphrey. First one rolls off. Second one for Ross. This one goes, and that makes the score 26-23. Timeout on the court. 1:57 remaining. 3-point ball game at the Den.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX.
St. Peter's basketball. They have a 3-point lead, 1 minute, 57 seconds remaining. Full court pressure. They get it into Ferguson, and he will dribble it up the right side of the court and be fouled. Michael Brooks will pick up that personal. That's only 5 team fouls in the second half for the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors. Ferguson gives it up to Williams. Now Ferguson's going to bounce it down into Schiefer. Off the glass and in. Nice feed. That's 6 points here in the fourth quarter for Drew Schiefer. He has 8 in the game, and the lead is back up to 5. Runner won't go for Michael Brooks. And that pass is going to go into the backcourt. over and back violation. And a timeout will be taken on the court. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining. 28-23 St. Peter's.
The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com.
28-23 the score. Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors with the basketball, trailing by 5. St. Peter's, it stays in their zone. Gerker at the top of the key, right along the baseline. Gerker pitches it back out. Michael Brooks takes a three, won't go. Schieffer with a rebound. He's had a very impressive fourth quarter. That's the 6th team foul on the Warriors, so the next one would send St. Peter's to the free throw line. Ferguson, long bounce pass, and a foul will be called on Miles Chandler. That'll send Foster to the free throw line with the 1-and-1. Lance Hubbard back on for Coach Jim Hoffman's Warriors. 1-and-1 for Zach Foster. First one is off the front of the rim. Warriors have it. Gerker and Pumphrey is tied up. Possession arrow. We'll give it back to St. Peter's. They have to get it in, and they try to throw it across the court, and Wright tips it. 40 seconds remaining. Foster gives it up, and we'll have a foul called. I think they'll give this one to Hubbard. Nope, they'll give that one to Wright. So a 1-and-1 coming now for Jackson Siegelman. And it's off the mark, but Robbie Williams with the offensive rebound. Ferguson takes it back out top. And Foster will be fouled and go to the free throw line again. Foster with 9 points. First one is around the rim and finally drops through. For St. Peter's line in double figures tonight with 10. Make it 11. And a 7-point lead with 25 seconds remaining. .18 seconds remaining. Gerker's three-point attempt won't go. Williams with the rebound, and that should do it for the St. Peter's Lions. Down to 7 seconds. Coach Jim Hoffman says no foul, and they will just let the clock run out. Your final score, the St. Peter's Lions 30, the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors 23. Again, leading the way in scoring was Zach Foster with 11, 7 for Robbie Williams, 8 off the bench for 7th grader Drew Schieffer, 2 apiece for Siegelman and Jared Brooks. Leading the way for the Warriors was Mike Wright. He had 11 in a strong offensive output for the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors. The St. Peter's Lions go 2-0, and that's going to do it for us from the den tonight. For my producer, Dean O'Neill, I am Ted Rutan. We'll be back with more St. Peter's basketball coming here soon.
St. Peter's basketball brought to you by our great friends at RE/MAX, Gene Donica and Annette Donica Blythe. Thank you, RE/MAX. The new year brings an exciting new change for Matt Carruthers practice. They've officially rebranded their name to Greater Horizon Financial Group. Although they have a new name, you can still expect the same team of experts and excellent service that you've come to expect when working with them. Horizon often reminds us of hope and new beginnings, which is why clients often come to their practice. The team's goal is to always reduce any anxieties or uncertainty around their client's financial situation by creating plans that give them a roadmap to financial security. If you need to talk to someone about your financial future, contact them by visiting greaterhorizon.nm.com. greaterhorizon.nm.com.
It's my time right now.